What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Nicole and today's video is going to be a story time. And it's my first story time, so bear with me if this is a little all over the place or I keep like looking away because one, this is going to be really awkward to talk about because yeah, you'll see in a minute. But anyway, and I'm not going to use names or anything in this video because of one, for privacy reasons, and two, because this is awkward enough and I really don't want to put anyone on blast, but I mean, yeah. But the second they see this video, they're going to know who it's about, and honestly, kind of don't care because I mean, my feelings are out there, but it's still hella awkward. So, anyway, let's just dive right in. Okay, let's go. So this story time is going to be about how and why I fell for my best friend's brother. Yes, you heard right. I fell, and well, I fell still, I don't know. Anyway, I fell for my best friend's brother. Anyway, so, I mean, I guess this is kind of like bound and determined to happen in friendships, but it's kind of awkward, not gonna lie, but anyway, so let's get into this story, and yeah, okay, so anyway, me and my best friend have been, okay, we're gonna call my best friend Ashley. Okay, so me and Ashley have been friends for 10, 11, 12, something like that years. And me and her brother, we're gonna call him Carson. Okay, so, and me and Carson have been friends for right around the same time as me and Ashley have been friends. So, we kind of grew up together and everything, and yeah, I have always liked Carson ever since I met him. I just thought he was always the cutest, amazing freaking person ever. So yeah, like, and yeah, but nobody ever knew how I felt. Nobody ever knew that I looked at him in that way. Nobody knew anything because I hid my feelings, and yeah. So anyway, flash forward a few years, we had like, I don't know, there was like a break that we had in between each other, like not seeing each other. Me and Ashley still saw each other all the time, but me and Carson, I don't know what happened, but anyway, there was like a few months to like a year or so that we didn't see each other. I don't really know why, but I mean, yeah. So anyway, after those, like, after that month or whatever, like obviously my feelings kind of like went like away or whatever, kind of, but not really. They were always still there. I just never really acknowledged them because I was never around him, you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyway, they were having, okay, it was my best friend's, it was Ashley's birthday party, and by the way, this is not her like blood brother, it's more like her step brother. It's a long story, but anyway, just know it's not like her biological brother, it's her step brother. So yeah, but either way, it's still hella awkward. And anyway, so it was my best friend's, it was Ashley's 16th birthday party, I think. 16th, yeah. Like 14th, 15th birthday party. I don't know. Anyway, it was her birthday party, and we were going to see Carson that day. So like, I got all cute and everything because same. Oh my god, I didn't think of how awkward this would be. Anyway, so I got all cute and everything, and we went to the party, and I hadn't seen Carson in a while. So he walks out the door when I'm there, and I just go speechless. It's like jaw drop, hit the floor, or whatever kind of moment, because like, it's like he had changed so much, but he had, the boy was fine AF, okay? So yeah, So I got out of the car and we started talking or whatever. He hugged me, I think. I don't really remember. Anyway, we were talking whatever, and we had to party, and I kinda started getting a little bit flirty at that point, because what do I have to lose, honestly? And yeah, so that night went on, and yeah, nobody still knew anything. Nobody knew I liked him. Nobody knew I looked at him in that way, anything. So anyway, flash forward about a year or two later, and yeah, things started like picking up a little bit, because I started getting more like feelings. Like it was like that point where it went from this is a crush to wow, these are like actual feelings. So yeah, I like stepped up my game a little bit, if that's what you want to call what I have. Anyway, and I started like flirting a little bit more and getting flirty, hoping he would take a hint, but he didn't, I guess, or if he did, he didn't say anything. So yeah, I like started flirting, and that kind of got nowhere, and yeah, but I don't know. So yeah, like I got kind of flirty. I don't think he took the hint. If he did, he never said anything. So yeah, and then like after that, like I guess my feelings were kind of getting out there, because like people were questioning me like, hey, do you like him? Like, and I'm like, no, what are you talking about? No, because like that's just how I am, and like he didn't know, so why would I want anyone else to know before I told him? Because if he's gonna hear from anybody, I would want him to hear it from me. So I would always deny it, and yeah. So anyway, flash forward a few months later or about so, and okay, it was in fact December of last year. So it was December the 24th or something like that of last year, so that'd be 2016. And I finally told him that I liked him. I told him how I felt, and yeah. And it all started over a Instagram picture that I posted, and it was one of those like pictures where it's like all these random questions and you gotta answer them in the caption. And one of them was, who is your crush? And in the answer I just put someone, and he comments on it. He goes, who? You've hid it long enough. Because at this point he knew I liked someone, but I just never said of who it was. Like Ashley didn't know, Carson didn't know, no one knew of who I liked, and everyone was questioning me, and I would never tell anyone of who it was. And yeah, so he was like, you hid it long enough, just tell you, like you need to tell people, like you hid it long enough, just tell me who it is. And I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. And then it's like we were arguing back and forth about that, and he goes, okay, just text me. I was like, okay. And he didn't have my number because like I don't even know why, but anyway, so I give him my number and he texts me. And yeah, and in fact I have the text message, so I'll read them. So once again, I'm not going to use his name or anything, because yeah, so his name is going to be Carson in these two. Okay, so he goes, hiya, it's Carson. I said, hey. He asked what I was doing. I told him, and I asked what he was doing. He told me, and skip forward to the part where things get interesting. And so I said, so what do you want to talk about? He goes, number 4, because that was the number of like the picture thingy. The number 4 was who is your crush, and I captioned it someone. So he was like, who is it? And I was like, He goes, yep. I was like, what about it? And he goes, who is it? I said, a person, because once again, your girl don't have no game. And then he goes, lies you tell, ain't got time for that. I was like, haha, you know how I am. I don't say my feelings easily. He goes, I swear to God I won't tell anybody. I just have an idea of who, and I'd like to find myself right so I can express something. And then I said, tell me what you want to tell me. He said, no, because that's not important right now. No, that's not important, not right now anyways. I said, Carson. He goes, yes. I said, tell me first, please. He said, no. I was like, who do you think it is? He said, I have an idea, but I don't want to sound stupid saying it. Just tell me so I can say what I have to say. I said, we both know we're not stupid. Don't make me say it. Because at this point, like, we both know. We both knew, but neither one of us wanted to really admit it or say it. So, And then he said, please, with a sad face. And I said, promise me something. He said, anything. I said, promise me nothing will screw up our friendship and how close we are. He said, I promise, 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 pinky promise, you have my word. I said, would you be mad if it was you? He said, no, not at all. I said, then, there's your answer. He said, so it is me. And I said, I just sent dots. And he said, I just wish you would have told me. And then I said, I was scared. He said, now, time for what I have to say. I like you too. I said, really? He said, yes. And I said, since when? He said, I wanted it to be me from the start I wanted it to be me to start with so I could tell you how I felt, but I didn't want to make a fool out of myself. It was so sweet though, by the way. And then he said, I said, you know you wouldn't have, you could have told me. He said, I do now. He said, and I said, how long have you liked me? He said, a pretty long time. If only you would have said something, you would have known way before when you found out, dude. Ugh. Oh. And then and I said, well, since we're being honest, I've always been attracted to you. And then he said, really, but why? I said, have you met you? He said, yes, which is what leads me to ask, I'm not a very likable person. I said, you're freaking amazing. He said, no, I'm not attractive. I piss people off all the time. I let everybody down. And I said, no, you are beyond amazing. You make me smile and laugh all the time. You have never ever let me down, and you never will. You are the only person who can annoy me and make me happy all at the same time, and you're the best person I know. And he said, you just made my day. And I said, good. And I mean all of that. You are really great. And yeah, so those are the messages, and that is how he found out. This camera is really pissing me off, so can we take a minute just to... Anyway, and Ashley ended up finding out. I honestly forget how she found out. I think. No, I told her. Yeah, okay, that's how she found out. I told her I liked him, and honestly, she took it way better than I thought she would. So, yeah. Anyway, okay, so she took it way better than I thought she would, and yeah, so if you're gonna fall for your best friend's brother, just honestly own up to it, because what do you got to lose in the long run? Well, I mean, I had a lot to lose, honestly. I mean, I could have lost her friendship, his friendship if he didn't feel the same, and a lot could have went wrong, but in the end, I have amazing friends, and he's an amazing guy, and we're also very close, and our feelings didn't change that, so yeah. But just to clarify, me and him are not dating. We're still just very, very close friends. Will we ever date? I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, if we did date, that'd be great. If we didn't, kind of sucked, but I mean, at least we're still really, really close friends. He's like the one person I will open up to. He's my human diary. He's amazing. He's the one person that can take my bad day around and turn it right around and make me smile. He can make me laugh. He's just all around a great dude. So whether he ends up as a boyfriend or we stay close friends, either way, I'm really, really lucky and really, really blessed to have him in my life in the begin with. So whatever happens, I'll be happy with, because he's great, and I'll be happy as long as Ashley's around in my life as well, because she's amazing. She's my... Can't fight this love. I've been hit by a train. It came out of the blue.